19th season of this league, which supports men's and women's basketball, soccer, volleyball, and so many other varsity sports that we compete in here at Youngstown State. His roots are based in the ACC, but he is an Ohio native, a three-sport star. Went on to play baseball at Wake Forest. I picked his brain at dinner, so I was able to pick up that tidbit, because it wasn't in his bio online. I don't know why they didn't include that. Maybe it was the 213 career batting average and Deacons as to why they left that out. That I actually made up. It was worse than 213. Without any further ado, would you please welcome the Commissioner of the Horizon, John LeCrone.
Oh, I have to set the record straight. My official batting average at Wake Forest, 0 for 3. That's true. It might even be in the stats. Well, good evening, everyone. It's really great to be here. Cindy, I can't tell you how pleased we are to have you as our newest board member. So welcome to the Horizon League family, and we are blessed to have you and pleased to have you and look forward to working with you. I feel like family here, and so I'm going to go on first name basis, but where's Elaine? There's Elaine and Ron and Chet. They are extraordinary members of our governance structure in the Horizon League. So would you give them just a round of applause? We have had a very, very busy summer, and guess what? We were in the Final Four. Can you imagine? The Horizon League in the Final Four. Wasn't that extraordinary? Wasn't that wonderful? And here's what, you know, I've had a lot of speaking engagements, and people say, well, what are we going to do about that? How are we going to capitalize on that? I'll just share a couple of things with you. We'll have a little bit of audience participation. We worked with Butler to do a study on the media value for 30 days. Would anyone like to fathom a guess of the media value? Now this includes the CBS games, okay? Like a 2-hour infomercial. Would anyone like to fathom a guess as to what we learned? You want to throw out a number? It's in the millions.
6 million.
How much? 6 million. It's a little low. Keep going. 25, I heard. You're not going to get this. How about this number? This is from the data. $440 million of media value from CBS, the internet, in 30 days. The Horizon League itself got $140 million in media value. That made my summer a little busy. And it was really a bit incredible. I was sharing at our table that from the time the Final Four ended until just about the start of football season, in media outlets in and around the league, there was an article about Horizon League basketball, or specific to Butler, every single day. So it was an incredible run for us, and I think it really positions us very nicely. I'm a believer in a rising tide raises all ships. So I'm really excited about this year. We made a couple of changes. I don't know if you've been on our website, but we have revamped our website. That was, again, to try to capitalize on this Final Four energy. I did take our communication staff, and I reorganized our communication staff after participating in that Final Four. And then our basketball television has just exploded. We are going to be on CBS this year. We're going to be on ESPN. Every Friday night there's going to be an ESPNU game of the week in the Horizon League. We have our own Saturday game of the week. That's a syndicated package, and you're going to benefit from, and your program is going to benefit from all of that exposure. Now, I spent a bit of my summer, believe it or not, also doing some writing and some speaking on the following topic, because what I've talked to you a lot about is media value and branding. But one of the messages I'm trying to get out is that our league is much more about that. And in fact, I take pride in talking about the accomplishments our young people, what they accomplish, I should say, outside of athletics. I just wanted to take a moment to share just a couple of things with you, because it really does fall in line with what Cindy has spoken about. I get the pleasure of walking across many of our campuses, and I am absolutely so impressed with what our young people do. Not only, the competitive things are pretty easy to talk about, but what they do academically, what they do in the service area, and how they really embrace this notion of being personally responsible is just very gratifying. But just let me share a couple of things with you from the academic lens. In the spring semester of 2010, 729 Horizon League student athletes received academic honor roll distinction for having GPAs of 3.2 or higher. Horizon League men's basketball teams ranked 10th in the NCAA in average APR, and Horizon League women's basketball teams ranked 7th in APR in the NCAA. And overall, all Horizon League teams ranked 6th among 31 NCAA Division I conferences in average APR. Now, your men's team achieved a perfect 1,000 score in the most recent APR accounting period. How about that? Perfect. Yes, you can clap. Go ahead. And the YSU women's team average APR in the last 2 measuring cycles has been 990, which is way above the average of 964 and almost at that 1,000 mark. So to understand that we are competing at this high national level, that does include a Final Four, that we're achieving in the classroom, that we're doing incredible service work, not only on this campus, but in this community across the state of Ohio, in the nation, and to some extent all over the world. And to know that we're also proud of the way our young people represent us, that's really something to be proud of, isn't it? So I'm just so happy to be a part of that. Thank you for being here. Thank you for what you do to support this university. Whatever you do to support YSU athletics helps our league. So I appreciate that so very much. And I look forward to seeing all of you again here at one of your home games. So thanks a lot.